it is just not for me, yes, I quit my nursing job. Hi guys, good morning. I know you guys all know why we're doing this video, as you all have seen in the title of this video. Yes, I quit my nursing job, and right now I'm here to tell you guys all about it, why I decided to do that, what comes next moving forward. I'm sure this chit chat will be a little bit disorganized. My thoughts may be all over the place. I just want everything to be as raw as possible. I'm just doing this to let you guys in on my current life update, and also I want to be able to look back on this point in my life in the future. So yeah, where do we start? Okay, so a little bit about my background. I am a Filipino registered nurse. I came here to Australia, got my nursing qualification, and became an Australian registered nurse. I started looking for a job since I only had a bit of experience in the Philippines. It was really hard to get a job in here. They also definitely prioritize their citizens and permanent residents in here because they can work full-time. Those on student visas have a very low chance of getting into jobs. It would be much easier as well if I was in a state where the demand for nurses is much more higher. In here, there's much less population compared to other states. There is a really tight competition between the nurses in here. Everyone I know so far, they do have experience, like loads and loads of experience in their own countries or in other countries. That really helped them look for jobs. But for me, it was quite hard. Even then, even when they had lots of experience, the only area of nursing that was really easy to get into was aged care nursing. So that's how I became an aged care nurse. For the past 1.5 years, I have been working as an aged care nurse. I have honestly, truly learned so much in aged care nursing, mostly on things such as people skills, like communicating with people, especially because you are the main point of contact for them, for the residents and the families. So everything that they are concerned of, they address to you. You are responsible in relaying this information to the rest of the healthcare team. So you have dietitians, you have our doctors, we have our physios, we have our OTs or occupational therapists. It was a bit of a challenge for me at the beginning, especially because I was still adjusting to the new culture, but I do think that it really helped improve my overall self-confidence. I also learned a lot about palliative nursing, dealing with end-of-life medications, providing comfort to residents, knowing how to appropriately support both the resident, the dying resident, and their families during the process of dying. Make use of decision-making skills as a nurse, especially since a lot of times in aged care you will be left alone during the shift. The doctors won't be there all the time. I am very, very grateful that this workplace gave me the opportunity to work with them, trusted in me. But in all honesty, I do know that I really am not passionate in that field of nursing. I do know that It is just not for me. I do not hate aged care nursing, and I definitely admire those who have the passion to work in aged care. It can be physically and emotionally taxing. At least for me, there were a lot of I think in general for all nurses, there's always this pre-shift anxiety, especially when you're leading a whole team and when everyone relies on you, even the families. I admire those who work in the aged care setting, and I do know that working as an aged care nurse or as a carer in the aged care setting is a genuinely fulfilling experience, because you simply get to care for one of the most vulnerable and also one of the most valuable members of the society, our elders. It was always a pleasure for me to work for them. It's just that my heart wasn't in that area of nursing, and so I decided to quit my job as an aged care nurse. I will definitely miss, firstly, my workmates who have been with me all throughout my aged care nursing journey. When I started in aged care, I was seriously so stressed. Like, I was handling 3 floors during PM shifts. I previously had PM shifts. Now I do have a mix of PM shifts and night shifts. But when I started, I did have PM shifts. And at that time, when I started, during PM shifts, we only had one nurse for the whole building. So it was one nurse. You have 3 floors. Each floor would have 40 residents. And then you have these wounds you have to dress. Issues here and there, they would call you. And my brain was just getting used to the documentation process, the handover process, terminologies during handover. So they hand over stuff to me and my brain's like bursting. I just can't remember how mentally stressful that time of my life was, but I had no choice. I had to work in order to survive. I remember my care staff was always there. All of my care staff were always there to guide me, especially those who have been in the position for a long time. They were helping me out. They taught me some stuff that I did not learn during my buddy shifts, because there's just so much you have to process in your head. There's just so much you have to learn. You could not learn in just 2 days of buddy shift. So I'm just so grateful that I have the best care staff. They have always been very supportive of me and very understanding of my novice skills as an Australian registered nurse. So yes, definitely I will miss my care staff. It was a hard nursing journey and a challenging one, but it was also very fulfilling, and I made some very great friends in there, my care staff and the other nurses. I am actually still serving the last 2 weeks before I finally leave the place, because you have to give 2 weeks notice, and I am so excited for what comes next, because your girl is not unemployed. I just got a job in the hospital. So excited. Like, I can't wait. I've been trying to do a bit of review on the skills that I have to learn, especially in that area of nursing where I have applied for. It has been a long journey, the application. I can also tell you more about that and give you tips for nursing interviews if you want, if you comment down below. It took a long time for them to call you back. Like, you have to have a waiting period because they do invite you for interviews during specific times of the year. It took a lot of patience. Then when I got the interview, there was actually a lot. I applied for a lot and I got a lot of invitations for interview, but I was just choosing which ones were closer to my place, which areas I like, and the hospital in general. I'm so excited about this new position, and I did not expect to get it, So it's really honestly an early Christmas gift for me. You may be watching this after Christmas, but right now it's December 23, and I got the good news December 20. I'm excited for what awaits me. I know it will definitely be another challenge for me again. Kind of nervous, but I'm also very excited, and I also want to learn so much. I can't say that it's something that I will really like. I'm still trying to find my place in nursing, see where or which area in nursing I really want to pursue and want to stay long term. So yeah, that's the life update. That's our tea. By the way, this is from JV Coffee. You have to try them. It's on the link in my description box. So yeah, I guess that's it. As nurses, I do think that we are very lucky to be able to work in a variety of nursing settings. So you can work outpatient, you can work in the theater, you can work in the community, you can work in mental health, telehealth. There's a lot of options for you that could fit your preference, your personal preference, your lifestyle. If you have a family, if you're single, if you want to work full-time, part-time, or just casual, you want to be a travel nurse, you can be a travel nurse. I am actually taking you along with me throughout this journey. So hopefully we'll be making more nursing videos in 2022. The new nursing position that I got will be a secret for now, but I will tell you more about it, share more about it in another video. So you have to stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss a video from me, especially my nursing content. Thank you so much for all your support. I will see you all guys in my next video or my next vlog, and